Good morning, happy hikeathon day 1. Okay, this is the start of my first hikeathon reading vlog. My neighbor's dog is barking, so hopefully that's not too loud. This is my hiking, adventure, nature, camping themed reading vlog that we do every year. I thought it would be fun to film outside since that's kind of part of the theme. I will link the announcement up in the cards for you guys in case you missed it. I will be posting a vlog every 3 to 4 days, and the readathon is running from May 11th through May 31st, so you will have plenty of time to join in even if the readathon has already started. I'm getting ready to head off to work today. I'm not sure what audiobook I'm starting while I'm at work. I like to listen to a bunch and find one that's really engaging and that I can get through somewhat quickly, but that's not too interesting where I need to stop and chat with you guys, because I want to be able to talk to you about the ones that have like a lot of plot twists and things like that. But that is the plan for today. We're going to be doing a different hike or a walk every day and a bunch of different things, so I'll go over that a little bit more thoroughly when I come home. I have my touch grass hiking shirt on today, and we're just gonna get started. Happy hikeathon day 2. Alright, I was at work a little longer yesterday than I was planning, but I did come home and make dinner, and we did a small walk hike around a little local park over here. But it has like a lot of animals like ducks and turtles and herons, and so we only did a mile for 20 minutes. I thought that was a nice kind of ease into the readathon, especially on one of my busiest days. However, I have started and almost finished the Book of Knives by Liz Haynes. Okay, so this was the first one I chose because I tried a bunch of the audios and I wanted something a little bit shorter. And this one, I was kind of like sucked into the story a little bit more. Like, the narrator is very soothing for this audiobook. Like, the book itself is a little bit slow, but because of the way the story is written and the way the narrator is, you are just kind of along for the ride, and I'm having a good time. This one hit a little bit too close to home based on some things that have happened recently. We had a death in the family last month, and we had to go home to Jeff's family farm and help them deal with the aftermath of that and the funeral and also farm stuff. And in this book, our main character loses her husband and she remarries, and then his parents own this campground called Hidden Lake, and they're not doing well, so he has to go there and fix up this lake area with his brother, mad at him that he left, and she is kind of stuck alone a lot of the time, or with his family who doesn't get along with her the best. And so that one hit a little bit too close to home. I like Jeff's family though. Like, we don't have issues like they do in this book, and thankfully I didn't have the dark issues because her sister-in-law has a collection of fancy knives, like with fancy blades and used for different things, for cooking and butchering and all kinds of stuff, that start to go missing, and then people are waking up with like tiny cuts on their body. And our main character is convinced that her sister-in-law is doing it, and then her sister-in-law thinks kind of that she's doing it or that someone else is. Her niece thinks it is a ghost, and so there's a lot of mystery happening. It's the perfect amount of creepy without being scary. It's got darker topics without feeling heavy, so I'm enjoying that. I'm not really sure how the ending is going to be. I feel like if it goes slightly off the rails, I'm going to like it a lot more. I wouldn't say this is like an intense read. You're kind of along for the ride. So this book is set in like what used to be a campground. There is lakes and wildlife. Her brother-in-law is an ornithologist, and she is a videographer. She makes like documentaries and videos and things. So she is kind of videotaping everything and deciding to make like a documentary about it. So there's a lot of interesting things happening. It's different than what I expected, but I will report back once I finish this today, and then we're going to start start something new. So we have 6 reading challenges for the forest hikers and 3 activity challenges. And then we have 6 challenges for the summer campers and 3 activity badges. And I'm going to be participating in both. I may need to combine some books to hit this, but we're going to try to hit 12 books. We've got 3 weeks this time, so I should be able to do that somewhat easily, but reading has just been a mess this year. We've had kind of a hard year, so I've been really looking forward to HIKEATHON and getting outside and like just having a good time. I did get a book in the mail, so I got Hidden Pictures by Jason Rucklack. This was on my HIKEATHON TBR, not in my HIKEATHON TBR photos. I used this one for the fireside story prompt, but this is the one that I wanted to use. It just didn't come in until yesterday because this one's kind of spooky, you guys. It might be too scary for me. Our main character takes a job taking care of like a little boy in the wilderness with this family, and he likes to draw things and he draws normal things, and then they start turning kind of sinister and she has to figure out like what is going on, and the drawings and stuff are in here. So I think I'm gonna do the audio and physically read it maybe so that I can see the pictures as well. It might be too scary and dark for me, but we're gonna try it out because it felt like a good like spooky campsite story and it's set in the woods. Not sure when I'm gonna start that one, and I have some physical reads that I need to start. But my plan for today, I did some work for today. I'm gonna do some more when I come back. Tuesdays I kind of reset for the week, so I'm going to figure out like what meals we're going to have and cleaning and laundry and stuff like that. So after lunch we're going to go and do our hike, and then we're going to go to, I think, a library bookstore and anything else that I need for this evening. So that is the plan for today. Of course, I'll take you along with me while I do my hike. I have a lot of books that sound really good that I'm excited to get to. I'm excited to be out in nature and exploring, looking for birds and animals, and just being one with the trees for 3 weeks or so. So my plan is to try to do a different trail, even if it's just a little park, every day. Usually I miss 1 or 2 days. We'll have a little bit of leeway, but I try not to repeat the trails so that you guys get some different visuals and then I get some different visuals. And it's gonna be a little bit tricky since we're doing 3 weeks. So we're gonna see how that goes. I need to plan that out a little bit as well. I'm gonna go do some cleaning, eat some lunch, and then we're gonna go on our adventure for today. Happy HIKEATHON day 3. It's 11 a.m. on Wednesday morning. I didn't get a chance to check in last night, but I wound up going on a rather long hike. I was not anticipating doing that because I have just been struggling the last couple days because my allergies have been so bad. I went to a trail that I haven't been to in a while, and it was just so like calm and kind of creepy, honestly, that I was enjoying myself, and I took my time. So I went for an hour, but I only did 2 miles because I was like really meandering and like taking pictures of books and taking pictures of lizards and fish and stuff like that. And so I was trying to really like forest bathe, as they say. This is my first hike-a-thon without my sweet puppy Ledge. Because he passed away in December. It's a little bit bittersweet for me. I've been continuing to like hike and walk anyway, but this was something that I just really enjoyed doing with him. So I'm trying to not get sad and just like enjoy the memories that we had together. We're gonna get another dog eventually, so hopefully by next year's hike-a-thon, but we're just kind of taking this year to do some things that you can't really do easily with a dog. But it's been really weird not doing hike-a-thon with the dog. Can't explain it, and kind of sad too, to be honest. So lots of emotions and feelings. I finished the Book of Knives yesterday, a lot later than what I wanted to. I was hoping to finish this like early in the morning and then get a nice chunk of my next book, but it just didn't turn out that way. I'm really sad though because I was enjoying listening to this. The narrator was a little bit monotone and simple, but I was enjoying just like, I don't know, sometimes the books you just enjoy them talking to you and the little like mysteries that pop up and all of those things. Then the ending was so disappointing. It was faster, which was interesting, like the last 60 pages or the last hour and a half. So it was a little faster and there was a little more action happening, but there were so many things that didn't get tied up, little mysteries that we didn't figure out, like who was doing what or what was causing certain things. And then the way our main character ended off was kind of depressing. And so unfortunately, I was gonna sit at like a 3.5 because I was enjoying the narrator and her writing was really good. But because of the ending of this, I'm gonna give it like a 2.5. I'm sad. And it had more like nature elements towards the end. I don't think this is one I'm going to be recommending for hike-a-thon like I was wanting to, and it is in the giveaway. So I think some people might really like this still, but I was bummed. I was bummed about that ending. Then I started The Gravewood by Kelly Andrews. So this is the Fairy Loot young adult pick for April. I try to do at least one of like my special editions for the readathons because I have a bunch that I haven't gotten to, and this one has the perfect like woodsy vibes about it, and it's very unique. So cool. A lot of my books are darker. I don't want to say depressing, but more intense because there's like a lot of thrillers and spooky things, which I love, but my mood is a little bit darker as well. So I'm trying to balance it out. Like sometimes that doesn't bother me and sometimes it does. So we're kind of seeing how things go. Okay, we're going to read the synopsis together. Shay Parker has lived her entire life in the shadow of the Gravewood, a deadly forest that cuts her town off from the world. With resources dwindling, she's forced to ration her hearing aid batteries, and when her stash runs out, she'll be left in silence. Her only hope is Oliver Lysander, the volatile leader of the vampires who rule the Gravewood. Their deal is simple. She'll give him her blood and he brings her batteries. No lines crossed and nothing personal. Until Shay's best friend is lured into the Gravewood and her brother Asher Thorley returns from the front lines willing to expose Shay's darkest secrets to get his sister back. So we're in a little bit of like a dystopian world, like they're kind of cut off and they can't go into this Gravewood because of these vampires that are controlling everything, and there's like a survival element. So it's interesting so far. The male narrator is so good. He's so good. I'm not super thrilled with the female because we're going back and forth. She's okay, but the male voice is so good. This is my next read. It may take me a lot longer than what I'm wanting because it's like 11 hours on audio. I think I maybe got an hour in yesterday, and we'll just have to see how today goes. I did go to the library bookstore and I found a few things. So I found Thistlefoot from Jenna Rose Nethercott, and this one was $4, and I believe it is a like retelling of the Baba Yaga story with the house with chicken legs, and I've heard really good things. It's spooky, it's adult, even though there's like little kids in it. So excited to have this one. I found Overstory by Richard Powers for $1, so I'm going to add this one to the hike-a-thon giveaway because I already have this one. It's about like trees and people traveling through forests and parks and things, and I could be very wrong, but I talked about this one in my HIKEATHON book haul, so make sure you go and check that out. So excited to have more for the giveaway. And then I got a copy of The Maze Runner for $1 that I'm also going to add to the giveaway because this has like a survival outdoorsy element and is such a good one for HIKEATHON. And then I got 2 nonfiction books, so I decided I'm going to start checking the travel sections of the library bookstores that I haven't been, because we've just been in our like national park era, and I found that reading nonfiction and learning like physically has calmed my brain down a little bit. So I got the Day Hiker's Guide to California State Parks. So not national parks, but state parks. And we have so many state parks that are phenomenal. So it has like a full guide to all of them with little like maps and things. And a few pictures. So we're going to read through this and see if there's any that maybe we can hit recently, because it has the full state of California. And then I got San Diego, Where to Go and Get Away from It All. So San Diego walking. So this has just like fun walking trails and parks and hikes and monuments and all kinds of fun things. Pictures and all kinds of stuff. So I haven't really read things like this before, so I thought that would be really fun. So I may start one of these soon. Okay, so we're getting ready to go and do our hike. I need to go get some groceries for tonight's dinner and kind of for the week. I need to go to my other library and take back some books and pick up some books that are in and go to that library bookstore. And then we're gonna go on a nice little hike while we listen to our audiobook. So I think that's the plan for today. I got to come back and finish my cleaning and stuff because I didn't get as much done yesterday as I wanted. A little bit of work and things like that, but that's our plan for today. Hopefully this next audiobook is really good. I've got my little hike like a girl hat on, try to keep up, and we're gonna get going. Guys, happy HIKEATHON day 4. Okay, so yesterday I went and did some of my errands, and then I went and did a small hike because I forgot that I was gonna drive up to Jeff's work and do a second hike and like a picnic for the evening. I wanted to do at least one hike with him like during the week. So I went up there, we went to Trader Joe's, we got like our charcuterie board and some chickpea salad, and we had a dinner, and then we went on like kind of like a coastal hike where you had like a coastal view. It was very cool, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. So reading updates. I am about 1/4 of the way through The Gravewood. I am buddy reading this with a friend, so I'm only doing like an hour or so a day to kind of keep up with wherever she is. I am liking this one, but I'm not overly invested in it yet. It's got kind of like an angsty, darker romance. It's got those like dystopian vibes. I do like the forest and like the creepy woods setting, but I'm not like overly into it just yet. But we're not like super far in, so we're gonna keep trugging along. And then I started The Last to Vanish by Megan Miranda. Okay, so in this one, 10 years ago, Abigail Lovett fell into a job she loves, managing the Passage Inn, a cozy resort nestled in the mountains of North Carolina, in a town called Cutter's Pass. Tourists are drawn to the town for its outdoor offerings and proximity to the Appalachian Trail, but also for its notorious history, as it's the last known location for 6 different visitors who vanished without a trace over the past 3 decades. When journalist Landon West comes to investigate the story of the vanishing trail, then disappears himself, the town and the inn are thrust back into the spotlight. After months without any leads, Abby is shocked when West's brother Trey checks into the inn one evening. Knowing how cold the case is, Abby can't help but feel for this man, all too familiar with how the locals tend to close ranks on outsiders. But it isn't until Abby uncovers incriminating new evidence that she realizes how little she knows about her coworkers and her neighbors. This one has a nice mountain town hiking trail adventure vibe because they're like backpacking and hiking and stuff, or the visitors are, and they're staying at this inn either in between hikes or to get ready for the hike. And I'm liking it so far. The narrator is a little bit on the monotone, dull side once again, but I'm interested and I like the atmosphere a lot because it's kind of what I want for HIKEATHON. Those are the books I'm reading. I did pick up some books that I borrowed from the library that I'll show you a little later, and I haven't started a physical read just yet. Today I have to go to the chiropractor. We're gonna get at least a small hike in, and then I'm gonna head over to my mom's. I've got some work to do. Then we're gonna watch Survivor because it was on last night and we haven't watched it yet, and there's only 2 episodes left. So it's a really good season because it is the 50th season, so there's a bunch of players from the past and things, and I watched it a ton growing up, and I've watched like 1 or 2 seasons in the last few years, so I'm very familiar with a lot of the players, and we're having such a fun time with it. It's like wild and ridiculous. And then I think that's all of like the major plans that we have for today. So I've got my hair all freshly washed. I'm gonna let it kind of air dry, wavy today. We're just gonna get going. So I'll take you along with me. I'll try to check in with you a little bit later, but if not, I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, there are like no good trails between my mom's house and the chiropractor that are short enough. There's like 1 or 2, but I want to save those for when I can do them for a long time. So we're gonna do one after I hang out with them, but I'm gonna stop at her library and library bookstore, so we'll have like 3 libraries in one day, see if they have any cool books. And then they have like a short, like literally like 2-minute trail like around the library that I'm gonna do so I can have something to film, but we're gonna do that for right now. It's Friday. I'm getting ready to start the next reading vlog, so I'm going to wrap this one up here. Just to recap, I wound up doing a little hike around my mom's library. No luck in the library bookstore. And then I went and did a hike around some neighborhoods and houses here with Jeff after work because I came home like around 4 and I had to make dinner. So the hike planning has not been the greatest. I am audiobooking this one as my main audio, and then I'm buddy reading this one on audio with a friend. Like we're kind of keeping up with each other, and I have not started a physical read yet. The library, I picked up The House of Pines by Anna Reyes. It's one I was considering on getting to for the readathon. The Butcher of the Forest, it has my little pickup sticker on it. This is like a novella that's like a fairy tale set in the forest. And then Camp Whatever, which is a graphic novel. So I have a couple graphic novels to choose from as well. I think that's all I want to update you on for this reading vlog. So we're going to wrap this one up here. I think my schedule is going to be the Monday through Thursday, so 4 days, and then the Friday through Saturday. So we have like a week vlog and then a weekend vlog. So you will have 6 vlogs in total for the readathon. So hopefully we can get this one up pretty soon, and let me know how HIKEATHON is going for you so far. So far for me, it's going okay. Not going the worst, not going the best. I'm hoping to find like a new favorite read, but we've got lots of time coming up. The hiking is going decently. We're managing to do it every day, so that's the most important. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at The Bright Side Girl, as I'm posting all the readathon challenges and all that over there. And I'll see you guys next time on The Bright Side.